Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel.
If you are a new viewer, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Press the notification bell beside the subscribe button to get notified anytime I post a new video. Scuba material, scuba material, tape rule, thread and needle, your scissors, office pin, tailor's chalk. Then for our band, you measure your head circumference. That is, my circumference is 22 inches plus 1 inch sewing allowance. That is 23. So I'll be measuring 23 inches wide. That is in fold now. 23 inches in fold will be 11.5 inches. So I'll measure 11.5 inches wide by 5 inches length. 5 inches length by 11.5 inches wide, and set it aside. I'll also be measuring 15 inches length wide by 5 inches length. This is 5 inches length by 15 inches wide, and set that aside. Remember, I told us I want to make an hair band, and I'll also be making some flower that I'll be attaching to it. I'll be making your normal rose flower and our inverted rose that I'll be using to design this hairband. So after cutting out our piece, what I'll be doing next is I will take my 23 inches wide by 5 inches length. I will lay it straight like this. Then right side will be facing up and the wrong side will be facing down. Right side up, wrong side down. So what you do is you fold your material, fold it into two like this. Fold it right side in. You fold it out, the wrong side will be outside. So you fold it in, then you sew it down like this. Sew it down to the end like this. So after sewing it, then you turn it to the other side. So I'll sew it down now. Sew it, fold it into two with wrong side facing out while the right side is inside. Then you sew it down. So I'll take it to my same machine now and sew it and get back to us. You can also use this design, you can also use your needle and thread to sew stitches down depending on what you want. So it's a two-way thing. So I finished sewing. So I finished sewing it down. What I'll be doing next is I'll be turning it inside out. So I'm bringing the right side outside. So I finished turning it to the other side, to the right side. This is it. So what we'll be doing next is you iron it down. So there's no light, so I cannot iron it now. So you iron it down. After ironing it, you take the two edges together like this. Make sure where you sew is at the middle. Then you pick the two edges together like this. then you sew it down. Pick the two edges together like this. Ensure that where you are sewing is at the middle like this. Then you sew it down. So I finished sewing the two edges together. This is it. So what I'll be doing is I'll be turning it to the right side like this. I've turned it to the right side, and this is what we have. So now we are done with our band. What we'll be doing is, this place you joined, you can add your rose. You can turn it to the front and add your rose to it. Make some rose flower to it. So this is the band. This is how it looks like. How does it look like? Just turn this place to the front and this place to your back. Then you add your flower rose, whether red made rose, your bow, your cone bead rose, your cone rose, any flower or rose design of your choice, you add it here. So I'll be making some flower rose and I'll be attaching it to my band. Note that you can increase your length if you want your hairband to be bigger than this. You can use your 23 inches by 8 inches. You can use 7 inches. You can use 5 inches. I use 5 inches here. If you want it to be smaller than this, you can also reduce your length. If you want it bigger than this, you increase the length of your material. So for our rose, I want to make a small rose with my 15 inches length by 5 inches wide. You can increase it to 20 inches wide length by 5 inches wide. That is 5 inches like this, 15 inches this way, or 20 inches. So I'm making use of the leftover material I have. So that is why I'm using 15 inches. So what you'll be doing is you fold your material like this into two. You fold it into two, right side inside while the wrong side is outside. Then you sew this edge like this. You sew it down. So after sewing it down, you turn it to the right side. So I'll sew it now and get back to us. So I finished sewing it together. This is it. So what we're doing next now is you flip it over, then you fold it like this. So I've turned it to the right side and I'll fold it into two like this. So what I'll be doing next is I'll be making running stitches. I'll gather it using running stitches from this end here. So what I'm trying to say is you start making your gathers using running stitches from the middle of your material, from this side down to this edge. So I'll make the running stitches now and I'll get back to us. So I finished making my gathers. This is how it looks like. Because me, I don't like something that is too bogus. That is, I'm making use of a small one. If you want your rose to be bigger than this, I told you you can increase your wideness and your length if you want it to be bigger than this. So after that, I'll be attaching my rose to my band. Attach it to the band. You can also add your brooch to cover this middle part, or you make another different rose to add underneath. So I'll be making another rose I'll be covering this my hole with my inverted rose. So I'll do that and get back to us. So what I'll be doing next is I'll be attaching my inverted rose on this other rose. If you don't know how to make the inverted rose, you can watch my previous video on how to make an inverted rose. So I'll be attaching it to it this way. Attach it this way like this. And I'll also be attaching it on my band. So I'll do that now and get back to us. You can attach it with your glue gum or you tack it down with your needle and thread.
Thank you for watching. God bless you all. If you enjoy this video, give it a thumb up. Like, comment and share my video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. You can also connect with me on Facebook and Instagram at Sujoke Beads and Crafts.